Story, the salmon who dared to leap higher, by a man whose name I can't pronounce, South Korean poet. It's about fish and how they travel so far and live such a difficult life and have so many enemies. And today I had to tell two fishermen to stop fishing at the dog beach because it's illegal to fish there and it's quite dangerous for the dogs. You know, they can swallow parts of the fishing rod, the sharp bits, and it just really disturbs the dogs who are there to have fun and swim. And it's illegal, but there's no inspectors, so people do whatever they want. After you see somebody fish with a dagger, you never want to eat fish again. So for the first time I didn't eat fish in Rosh Hashanah. I was just so disgusted after I saw how a fish struggles for his life. You know, we don't really identify with fish as much as we identify with, let's say, a lamb or a chicken. But actually they have quite an interesting life and do a lot in order to lay their eggs, and we really should learn more about fish and what amazing animals they are, and they have a right to live. That's what I think anyway. Read this book. It's a great book. I recommend it. It makes you appreciate the wonder of fish life. And I'm like a salmon. I came back to where I was born, and they're just fascinating creatures. Everything in nature is amazing, so why eat it when you have an alternative? Fish lives matter too, and I'm not a hypocrite anymore. I don't eat them. The salmon who dared to leap higher. I have to read something from it. Every other salmon has a back the color of dark blue seawater, but not you. He really hadn't known about his silver scales. He'd always assumed that his belly was white and his back was dark blue, like all the other salmon. Unfortunately, there's no way for us to look at ourselves. Why not? Because fish only have eyes side by side at the front of their heads, you see. His sister told him that the only way for salmon to get an idea of their own image is through the mouths of other salmon. Other salmon's words, she said, are mirrors that reflect you back at yourself. Perhaps this is why salmon are so fond of gossiping about each other. Then why do flatfish have both eyes on the same side? The flatfish ended up like that because they spent so long struggling to get a look at themselves. The thought of those ridiculous flatfish made Silver Salmon laugh, but his sister's eyes were haunted by deep shadows. Silver Salmon, do you know why our fellow salmon call you a different species? Different species? Silver Salmon had heard those words before, but only then did he seem to understand a little of what they meant.